Hi Taurus, welcome to your June reading. So first of all, I hope you guys had a great birthday, and we just stepped into Gemini season yesterday, so Taurus season officially over. Hope you guys got a chance to like sort of recharge your energy and had some fun time, and some relaxation. So I hope you guys, yes, had a good month. So um, before I go into the reading, I wanted to let you guys know that in the month of July, that's my birthday month. I'm gonna take some time off from the personal readings, so I will be doing personal readings up until like end of June. And I'm also gonna offer them with some discounts, like just some appreciating for me to you guys. So you can get a personal reading with me now for $44. So yes, the number 44 just has a very special connection. Like I have a very special connection with that number, and with me probably many others. But that's the reason why I just wanted to do something back for you guys. So if you want a personal reading with me, then it would be probably good to get it in time so I can make sure I can get it out for you before like July starts. So that was like the practical side of it. I did got this new deck, and I want to thank you guys for the small donations. I bought this actually with the donation I got to my channel, and I'm just beyond grateful, and I'm just really I'm just so happy that I actually took the shot and started this channel in December, and up until now I'm just loving it. So thank you so much. And this is a spirit message deck. Spirit Messages deck is from John Holland, and I'm already like so in love with it because I actually got it like yesterday and or day before, sorry, Saturday, and I'm just loving every messages, every card. So I haven't really got the time to study it that good, so I have to read them for you guys. But they seem to be so spot on, and just, some a message from your spirit guides, So let's see what we got for Taurus. What do we got for you guys? What could be the focus of what, or something you're letting go? Taurus for the month of June. Month of June, Taurus. There we go. We got a jumper. What is it? Strength. Wow, how beautiful is that? I love the art on these cards. One of the many reasons I really love these cards. Okay, so we got a very strong... First of all, like the first thing that just speaks to me is really like the orange color, like the solar plexus color that's coming through. And I'm going to read it for you guys. So the name of the card is Strength. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul. With strength on a continual basis, you're never really alone, as we're always with you. That's beautiful. They're letting you know that, and I love that. It's like, even though sometimes you guys can doubt yourself, your surroundings, you always have this internal strength that keeps coming up. And it's really like them saying like that the universe has its own way of giving you some new energy, of giving you some newfound strength or inspiration or motivation, and that really comes from within, from like the soul. And I think that this month requires you guys some inner strength more than outside, because I feel that some of my tourists are really like in like a good and happy place and just like, oh my god, I'm like a great birthday month and I'm just good, I'm ready for summer, just like that, right? I feel like some energies from tourist people, from you guys. But then I also feel the other side that's really like, okay, I have well, I've sort of neglected some things that I needed to deal with, but I just didn't really want to face them yet. And I see that you're taking some time out and sitting down and are going on this internal journey, and whatever hurt or things you're gonna bump into is gonna require a lot of inner strength to heal and to acknowledge, you know, and that's what I feel like really June is about. Also speaking out your truth, so having clear conversations with people that maybe something happened in like last October or August and just kept it to yourself. You just kept it moving, kept it pushing forward, and now all of a sudden you feel the strong need to just have a conversation with that person about that thing that happened or something, and it's gonna help you come out of that energy. It's gonna help you to like really release it. Actually, I feel like you're carrying a lot. I don't know why, like a lot of stuff in your backpack, and you just keep moving forward. And I now see you going and taking off the backpack and take out some things, you know, so you can move on, move towards like, you know, June, July, with a lighter energy. And I love the fact that you guys got the strength card, because like it's about the inner strength and inner knowing. So that's really beautiful, Taurus. I love it. So let's see what the official deck has for you. Why am I so showy? I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm just picking up your guys' energy. I don't know what it is. Okay, let's see. What do we got for Taurus for the month of June? Okay, I got one card. One's come out. Another one. Ooh, 3 of Wands. Taurus, month of June, month of June. Okay, let me see what this card is. Oh, yes, that's really what I was just talking about. You know, that's how some things are just coming back, and but it's beautiful because it's a 10 of Swords. I'm gonna talk about it in a bit. Okay, this is interesting. Taurus, no, not so much. Sorry, these cards are really slippery. It's a new deck. Where are you going? It fell down, but it fell in the upright again, so that's really good. Okay, what else do we got for Taurus for the month of June? Month of June. Okay, ready? Yep. So the cards. There's a Chariot. Cancer cards. But I feel that it's more of like coming out of something toxic, guys. Okay, let me see. I think this is about it. Yeah, we have this one, that card. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Let me see. So we're starting off with the first card, started off with the 10 of Swords. That's kind of already what I kind of sort of what I picked up on. Because yes, this is sometimes about hurt and sometimes about feeling drained or feeling emotionally, you know, drained or overwhelmed, just feeling like a lot of disappointment after disappointment just come. I feel it's like more of like a year, like years progress, you know, and a process, and have been enduring a lot of deceit and pain and maybe a loss, you know, but it's a completion. You know, and often when we go through those times when we are getting, you know, where we're dealing with loss, or where we're dealing with grief, or maybe we're dealing with deceit and lies and just heartache in general, right? Things that just make your soul feel very low. There will always come a time of completion of that. It's not going to stay forever. It's not going to keep continuing happening. One point is a completion of that. But that doesn't mean that if it's physically gone, so it's no longer playing out in the physical world, it doesn't mean that emotionally or spiritually even you're not holding on to it. That's also a different process. It's a process of healing. And pick that up for like a group of Taurus people already before I started this reading. So the thing is that realizing that there are things to heal, realizing there are things to confront and to become aware of and to allow in, right? And to feel them. That moment is like coming, or you are in that moment right now after the storm. But what is the damage done after the storm, right? So now you're making an active plan on how I'm going to build my own life back up. You know? How I'm going to build it back up. How I'm going to be mastering my own emotion again. How do I reconnect with my inner strength, right? How do I leave this toxic behavior behind, or this dependent energy that I have with this person or with this job, or apply to your situation, because I want to keep it as general as possible. Well, first off, I'm going to start with collecting all pieces, you know. So I'm going to go within, right, Taurus, and going to see what's there, what is really there, you know. It's also part of a journey of finding the pursuit of happiness in ways, like what is really connected to you, so what would really make you happy. And I feel like you're going within. And I see you finding a solution to heal things. And that's a really big part of Gemini season for you guys. Like communication, you know, but communicate things clearly. And mastering your own emotions in a way. And I see a lot of healing. I see you moving away from this. I see you feeling a lot better. During like half of June, you're going to feel so much better, so much lighter, because you got the inner strength. You also felt like different in a way. And you just wanted to clear it out, clear out that energy. Beautiful, Taurus. Healing. As the cycle is ending, it's not coming back, you know. So you're asking me if like this toxic relationship or something, it's like, I don't see it coming back. And if it comes back, you'll realize real soon it's not resonating with your new energy anymore. You're on different frequencies. I see that. Okay. So that's for some of my Taurus people. I also have other... Oh, yeah. I also have other... other scenarios. Let me put it like that. So it could be dealing with a Cancer or a Scorpio, or a water sign in general. So Pisces is also possible. But I see like Scorpio and Cancer are really going at it together. Maybe you have a Cancer rising or moon, you know, and this other person has like a moon in Scorpio. So you guys are emotionally really like both battling something out. Not really going to put the focus too much on that, because what I see is that it could also be a Virgo, by the way, that you're dealing with, or Sagittarius, Capricorn. I see so many signs. What is going on, Taurus? So many people involved. You know what's so interesting is that the complete row, like right here, is all major arcanas. So there's a lot of things happening and a lot of shifts coming in, and it's not just only because of things you do or the way you think or the way you speak. It's also because there's just a lot of shifts happening, and it's very universal and universal guided. So I see a person, I've heard, if we're speaking about love, I see a love relationship that was out of balance during maybe your birthday season or something. It was just out of balance. You guys couldn't really, like, it's not that situation I was talking about earlier on. It's a different type of group. Like, you just couldn't really see eye to eye. It's like, constantly in different energy or something. And I see you guys coming back together and really communicating clearly together about what, okay, where do we want to go, and I see that's they just, sorry, they're just so all over the place. What they're showing me is that you just want that other person, and you just want both of you being okay with giving each other some free space and not living like this. Like, you see, like, you're both on change because you're in a relationship. You just want to have the equal give and take, and spending time alone, spending time together, and then both being emotionally okay with that. Like yin and yang, like being in balance and not just feeling like you've been pinned down or hold back. Because I see you wanting to make some major changes. You're very fiery this month, Taurus. Like, you really just want things to move forward, and you are gonna go on this chariot and move forward. And there are major cycles ending. So I really like that for you guys. I see victory. Could be that you're actually physically moving. And maybe you're looking for an apartment and you're just a little confused and don't know which one to take and pick, and just go within. If the house feels good, then go with it. If it doesn't feel good, then wait for the right apartment to come around. That was for somebody. So, really leveling up your inner strength this month, which is really good. You can definitely do so much with that, Taurus. That's really the basis of a lot of things, right? So let me see. They're so focused on that right now. I just want to get a little bit out of that, because I see the internal struggle. I see the struggle with which direction to go. I see you sort of dealing and leaving things behind. But what else is coming up? Oh, the Queen of Wands. So could be dealing with another earth sign, or maybe this, sorry, fire sign. Yeah. Fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Could be a Leo woman. I also see it as a leadership, Like, this is a woman who leads others, who is taking a stand, who's very inspirational, motivational, yeah. Okay, they just really want me to go back there. Anxious energy, anxiety, doubtful, scared of what you might find within. Because the Nine of Swords is falling right on. Could be like that you're up at night because of a Sagittarius. That could definitely be, or a Capricorn, maybe you're trying to decide. But what I feel mostly with this is that mentally, the thoughts and the things and the fears are going back on the, how do I put that? To realize that certain things are really just mental energy. Those are the fears or are the thoughts. And for you to focus more on loving energy, so self-care, self-love, yes, but mostly like the gratitude energy. Be like focus on what do you have? What do you have? What are you grateful for? And really focusing on that love vibration energy is gonna put you back into your contact with your emotions and out of your mind. Because this is where, this is like in the center of your reading, the King of Cups. You know, just really mastering your own emotions again. And through that is like, that is like the key to get out of your mind and just and to sleep better again and to feel better again. Because like I said, I feel you guys feeling a lot better during like half the month of June. By the end, like the half of month of June, yes. Oh, but I do see some of you struggling really hard. Look at that. Now that's the energy where I'm speaking about. Coming next to the Chariot, the Empress. And that's you guys. This Earth energy. Various is like the Earth Queen, you know. She's very, very independent, and she can make anything happen. She's not depending on anybody else to make things happen for her. Very approachable, I always say. I find a very approachable queen, but it's not gonna run after anybody. So if you stop contacting, yes, beautiful. That's that shift. The shift is coming, Taurus. The shift is coming. Yes. Like I said, I feel with all these major arcanas, another major arcana. Minor. This is minor. Against everything that is coming up, against the shifts and stuff. As long as you're willing to roll with it. Don't hold on too tightly to things that just need released. You know, and if you meet that thing or person on the other side, can call it like that, right? Put it like that. Then that person is supposed to be in your life. But you need to get to the other side, right? To the calmer water, to more peaceful, you know. And beautiful. Beautiful shift. Just when you think it can't get any worse, 180, and you're like, oh my god, like, when do I deserve all these things? You know, what? Wait, what? Yeah, I know I asked for a new job, but did I accept it? Like, did I get accepted at 8 jobs? What did you just say? Like that, right? That's a shift that's coming up because people coming to you this month, Taurus, for advice, for guidance. They like your skills. They like the way you do certain things because you're very particular, like good in doing certain, you know, detailed things that only a Taurus can really do. And they see you. They start recognizing your talents and your love as well. If we're speaking about a love relationship, they are starting to recognize, hey, what is all going on with my Taurus? Like, feeling like I'm having some soulmates out here. Well, that are part of like twin souls, sorry, twin flames or soulmates, soulmate ships. And you're doing 180 on them, and they're just a little confused. They're like, yeah, but I thought that I was the runner and you were the chaser. So what is going on with your energy, Taurus? Like, there's a way they're looking at you like, you know? So yeah, a lot of major shifts and events, and all for the better. I promise, like, if you're part of the group that feels like this right now, you're gonna feel a lot better in a couple of weeks. As long as you're willing to take in that internal journey, you know, and knowing that the more you show that you're not afraid to go within, the less fear will show up. That's really, really what's going on. Ooh. You see, they love you. I do see that some Taurus is dealing with a water sign. Yeah, maybe from the past, but I see some reconciliation with the water sign. So you're Scorpio dealing with a, sorry, Scorpio, okay, could be a Scorpio. If you're Taurus dealing with a water sign, they really do love you, and they really are gonna shift their energy this month. But it's gonna come because you shifting your energy. I do feel both of you are gonna feel a lot better. Like if you are in this union, you like this, yeah, soulmate union, then, and in the cycle, I feel that there's a shift in the cycle, like coming up to the next level, and this person is coming with you, but with a newfound energy, and they really do like you, Taurus. They really do. They just sometimes are a little stuck in the past, or are just a little confused, and but that you're not responsible for how they show up in this union. You're responsible for only you and how you show up in this union. And you don't need to hold them, you don't need to keep the, they say this, that you do not need to keep the Cancer or the Scorpio grounded, because they're water signs, right? So always a little fluid, always a little up and down, especially if you're dealing with a Cancer. I can tell you from personal experience, they're going through some things. So just give them some space. But you're not responsible for them to feel grounded. They can find that in themselves if you give them some space. And also really take that space, because then they don't have anything to grab onto from you, Taurus. So you just need to push them a little bit, like, here, go swim. You know how to swim. Like, you know, you're a crab, or Scorpio, you guys know how to swim. So just go and swim for a little bit. Find that grounding in the water. So that's really what I feel, and it's also what you're gonna do this month if you're dealing with a water sign. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess. But anything else for my Taurus people? There's a jumper. Yes. Now I love this. I love the Four of Swords, because this is really what is representing your month. That is coming out of heartbreaks. This is actually healing from the Three of Swords, right? Three of Swords is three swords in the heart. So that's like heartache or disappointment. It's a little bit, you know, this is actually like completion of that. But this is healing from that. And taking some time for yourself to really just be peaceful with that, you know? And feeling okay with that time. And accepting the situation as it is right now. Yes, you may be in a relationship or something, or you may just came out of a relationship, but that does not mean that the rest of your life you'll be alone, or it's never going to be better, or just be like, okay, the situation is as it is right now. People that normally are very active in my life are now sort of like focused on themselves, or not showing up that heavenly this month or this period. That's probably for a reason. I do not need to go after them and chase them. They know I'm here. They know them welcome. So why is this happening? Why are all these major arcana showing up, Taurus? Maybe it's because you need to take that time for yourself. And then you can come back together in union after you both took some time apart. Yeah, so that's really the strongest message that I'm getting for you guys right now. And don't worry, because I love this. I love this. This is really victory, and things are really going to shift and move. So focus on yourself this month. Love is like a big part of our lives, but it's not the most important part. And so the care you have for yourself and the time you spend with yourself, by yourself, is very important part of how you show up in a union, you know. So yeah, take that time. But you got this, because you have the Strength card as well. And you got the Strength card in this deck. So you're strong enough, Taurus. You have so much inner strength. That's really beautiful. Yes, well, I hope this resonated with you guys. I'll definitely do the July readings. I'm doing them like end of June somewhere. So I just won't be doing any personal readings in that month. So like I said, if you would like one with me before I take my time off, yeah, make sure you put your name on the list on time. You can find all the information down in the description box, by the way, as well. Yes, well, thank you guys so much for coming by and for the support I'm getting from you. It's just really, I'm just overwhelmed, and I'm very, 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 very grateful. So thank you again, Taurus, and I'll see you guys in the end of June, or maybe in personal reading. Okay, bye. I love you guys. Bye.